NFL Draft is now officially open.
And with the first pick of the 2019 draft, Arizona selects Nick BOSA out of Ohio State. He would be the third defensive end in the last 6 drafts taken #1 overall. Had 4 sacks in 3 games in 2018 before he got hurt. His 3 games would be the fewest played by a first-round pick.
You love Nick BOSA coming out. Pass rushers, feared pass rushers, sack artists.
Selection number 2 in the draft. That's Kentucky outside linebacker Josh Allen going to San Francisco.
Well, Josh Allen, you think about coming out of nowhere, he doubled his output from sacks, tackles for loss, forced fumbles with the Kentucky Wildcats. Weighed up to around 250, tall, rangy, athletic kid. The 49ers have drafted defensive linemen like Solomon Thomas, Eric Armstead, DeForest Buckner. Buckner had a great year, but they don't have that edge guy, and that's what Allen would be with the 49ers. Then they get Quinnen Williams from Alabama, who had one great year, this one great season. Third-year sophomore, dominates from day one.
This year, by the third, fourth game, it was obvious. He was the best player on this defensive front, and I think he developed into the most consistent defensive player in all of college football.
Okay, the chimes mean we move on to pick number 4, and that is where the Raiders, who have a chance to dominate this first round, get their first selection at number 4, taking the greatest name ever for a corner, LSU's Greedy Williams. Would be the 3rd LSU DB selected in the 3rd round of the last 3 drafts, or first round rather, along with Jamal Adams and Tre'Davious White. Raiders allowed 8.2 yards per attempt in 2018, 31st in the NFL. He has 8 career picks in 2 seasons of play. Okay, that's the chime, which means we're moving on. Mel, let's round out the top 5, and it's Jonah Williams, the big lineman out of Alabama. What do you like about him?
Well, first of all, versatility. He's a left tackle, but he can be a right tackle guard. I thought in the Clemson game, again, the national championship game, he held up pretty well. Earl got the best of him one time. But I think overall, you look at consistency, exactly what Tampa Bay needs.
We're now to number 6, and it's been quite the rise for Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback from the Buckeyes.
And think about that game, and Todd had referenced it during the year, saying, hey, it didn't look all that great in that game, and even face side pressure bothered them at Happy Valley. They're down 26-14, 7 minutes to go in the game. I think it's all over. Dwayne Haskins, the Buckeyes, they're going down to defeat. He rallied them back down 26-14 to win that football game.
Mel, you don't have the Jaguars taking a quarterback at 7, instead opting for Oklahoma center Cody Ford.
I think they may go more veteran, more proven, help the offensive line, get Cam Robinson back, add Cody Ford, who played right tackle, has played guard, can really help solidify that line with the return of Robinson, provided they go out and get a Flacco or a Foles.
All right, let's start with the next 4 picks, 8 through 12. Mel, take us through them, beginning with Devin White, the linebacker from LSU, going to the Lions.
Devin White flies around the field. I think we always talk about today's NFL, Trey and Todd. This guy is perfect for today's NFL. Great range, ball location, speed. He'll run into 4.5s, was a dominant player for LSU.
Are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock. Are now on the clock. Are now on the clock. Are now on the clock.